Hey guys, this is gonna be kind of like a prequel video to a playthrough me and Gary Volbar may or may not do for Tales from the Borderlands. So, yeah, this is gonna display what my choices were before Zach's playthrough of this game if we ever do this, so I may not even upload this video. Sorry, I didn't know it was gonna be that loud. So this will display my choices, so spoiler alert, get out of here while you still can. Because this will be throughout the whole game. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Here were my choices. So we're gonna start at episode 1, I think. Yep. So, first choice I made was, well, just say all the choices. Me and 48% of players grabbed August's hand. I think I had another playthrough where I didn't, but I decided just to do this. And the message is on Pandora, you will have to know when it's time to take action and when it's best to stay calm in the face of danger. Me and 83% of players let shade accompany me. Being the lone wolf is cool, but sometimes the situation calls for a team approach, if only so there's more people to shoot at. Me and 39.2% of players shot Felix. Now this is why I couldn't play as, spoiler alert, Claptrap. Betrayal isn't always personal. Do you know that in the end there's no honor among thieves? Yep. So I shot him and killed him. Me and 41.2% of players took the Psycho Mask. I decided on this playthrough that I wouldn't spend any money in the game, and I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna collect all the money I can because there's probably gonna be something at the end, and there was. But we'll get back to that later. Me and 73.2% of players told Lowerbot to evacuate. Ben's a monster. He decided to kill him off. Anyways, the Lowerbot was willing to sacrifice his mechanical life for yours. Ultimately, he either left in peace or pieces. Me and 83.4% of players trusted Sasha. I pretty much said the most trustworthy option, which is... Sure, fine, absolutely, go ahead. Trust is important in any relationship, even if that relationship is built on disgust. You have to start somewhere. Me and 88.5% of players chose Vaughn over the deal. Friendships will be tested if you want to rise to the top. This is only the beginning. Yeah, that was kind of true now that I think about it. But yeah, I ultimately betrayed everyone, which you'll see later, kind of. Yeah, me and 15.7% of players picked the right shield and rockets when customizing the Lowerbot. Loading up your Lowerbot to unload upon those bandits is a fine art. Customization is key to the stylish kill. So that was episode 1-0-some. Now it's episode 2, which I forget what its title is. So, me and 75.8% of players told Sasha to help Reese. When time is limited and enemies are not, sometimes it's necessary to either divide your crew or stand your ground. Me and 13.7% of players decide against customization. Customize your ride. So many options, but remember that anything worth doing is never without style. Me and 81.7% of players didn't peek inside Sasha's gift. To peek or not to peek, temptation wouldn't exist without an equal weight of curiosity, would it? Me and 31.8% of players shot Finch with shock damage. Elemental damage is a great way to add assault to injury, especially when the victim asks to be shot. Yeah. I did actually... Wait, is that... Yeah, okay, that is a choice that they're going to show later. Me and 21.3% of players kept Handsome Jack's secret. That's not entirely true to Vaughn. I told him at first, like on the first 2 opportunities, but then on the 3rd big one, I said, gotcha, and then they proceed to make a hilarious joke where, since Handsome Jack wasn't revealed, he forced me to stare at his crotch by putting his hand through there. Anyways, look, he's, wow, I can't pronounce that word. He's a mechanical savior tyrant. Does anyone really need to know he's in your head? Me and 38.8% of players chose to go Old Haven. Yeah, that might have been a wrong choice, but oh well. Even with eyes on the prize, the path to success can be direct or indirect. But on Pandora, all roads can lead to Vault. Actually, on this next one, me and 88.2% of players bro-fisted Vaughn. I accidentally messed it up, so then I had to restart afterwards. Brofist, the broest way to show your bro how bro you are not with him. Oh, okay. Me and 41.1% of players trusted Jack, which I've been told is the right choice, but on my brother's playthrough where he trusted Fiona, it seemed to not make any difference, even though I was told someone would die if I didn't pick it. So that's weird. The devil you know versus the friend you think you know. Picking an allegiance always has consequences. By the way, I went full out best friend with Jack and made a great playthrough and made the ending very painful to do. Hang on a second, I'm gonna go episode 3 now. Catch a ride! Okay. Me and 59.6% of players kept Athena from killing Cassius. Athena has one name on our murder bucket list. Keep the peace or watch the show. Yeah. Me and 65.5% of players let Valerie help you up. You only get one chance to make a first impression. Did you offer your hand or give her the finger? Which, that kind of sounds funny. Okay. Me and 61.6% of players made a tentative alliance with Jack. The funny part here was that the same thing happened where I didn't realize I was getting the option to bro-fist him or something. So then when it finally happened, I missed it and I had to restart the scene all over again because I wanted to do the best things I could with the character. You have a mass-murdering, power-hungry sociopath sharing your brain. New friend or huge headache? Me and 75.3% of players gave Sasha the flower. That was only like 6% earlier, so I don't know what changed. My brother kept it because he wanted to get it to Fiona, but then, you know, comedy ensued. Are you starting to get sweet on Sasha, or does she leave a bad taste in your mouth? Me and 95.4% of players refused to let go of Sasha, which that scene was hilarious, which, yeah. Sometimes you refuse to let someone fall and you look like a hero. This isn't really one of those times. Episode 4. The one where Scooter dies. Me and 12.1% of players honored Scooter as a friend and a hero. I thought that was a good thing to say. Only 12.1% of people thought the same thing though. Life is the story we make out of death. For each hello, a goodbye. So sad. He's been there since the first Borderlands. Okay. Anyways, me and 39.5% of players let the tour group get vaporized. Yeah, that was pretty fun to do. Just because some people are pests doesn't mean you should let them vaporize themselves, but you totally can. Me and 28.6% of players defaced a priceless painting, which revealed a treasure map. And I found out that if you attack Butt Stallion, then he starts to actually bleed, so that's kind of amazing. If you want to break into a jail, sometimes sneaking in is not the preferred way or the most fun. Okay. Me and 60.7% of players claimed to search my database when asked about Handsome Jack. When the truth of a dubious benefit, a white lie might smooth things over, but for how long? I don't know if anyone ever found out about him in my playthrough. You and 12.8% of players brought Dumpy out to dance. Yeah, that was a great moment. One good turncoat deserves another, but even a swift retribution can echo with unforeseen results. Yeah, that was fun, shocking someone as my betrayal. Me and 47.9% of players chose to rule Hyperion. Yes, I knew that was probably bad at the time, but I didn't care because my two favorite characters, Handsome Jack and Vaughn, would benefit from this and all other characters wouldn't, so I was like, screw them all, I'm gonna do this, and this is gonna be awesome. Even though I'm probably gonna get betrayed because that's how Telltale games always go. Jack's glory is expanding, filling the arteries of Helios. How can you challenge a handsome, immoral machine? Now the final episode, The Vault of the Hunters. Hang on a second. Me and 36.6% of players shot Finch for the last time. Justice or mercy, revenge or pity. Whatever your motives, Finch and his hair deserve their fate. So yeah, he died. Oh yeah. Me and 57.8% of players agreed to be bad cop. Every interrogation is a game of strategy. Good, bad, I'm the girl with the gun. Also, I love that they use this term here, but me and 92.3% of players shipped Reese and Sasha. An outsider may not have a say in the matters of another's love, but sisters can always express an opinion. Okay. Me and 96.6% of players saved Yvette's life. She's lucky for that. I was actually thinking about letting go as a troll thing. The cold embrace of vacuum or planetary impact may or may not be fitting ends for a formal ally. Me and 45.8% of players kept AI Jack imprisoned. I was so sad during the scene, I didn't want to kill him at all, so I decided, hey, maybe I can save him for Season 2 if that happens. It can be hard to walk away from your former heroes, and even harder to destroy them. Me and 70.9% of players confessed to crushing on Sasha. While the feelings we develop for one another may be confusing and tumultuous, I don't care how I'm pronouncing this, it's best to be honest. Now I'm going to view my vault team. Oh yeah, by the way, I did buy Sasha a tuxedo, but that was the only thing I bought in the game, so that I couldn't play as my true favorite character or have him on my team, Claptrap, which I do know it's Claptrap, even though I haven't played it all the way through. Gosh darn, I wanted Claptrap. Anyway, so yeah, also Lowerbot is alive, he didn't die. So yeah, the first person I picked was actually surprisingly August, which I didn't betray him by saying, hey, I'm gonna say Felix is the one to blame, so then he was on my team. Athena was next because, duh, she's an assassin. So 66.1% and then 96.8%. And then I was torn between Springs and Cassius. Because I didn't say I was a Vault Hunter, I didn't get Zero or Felix, because I killed Felix. So then I ultimately went with Springs because I thought a mechanic could help, and 64.4% people did that. Okay, yeah, so those were my choices on my first playthrough of the game. I just wanted to keep that here. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we're gonna see later if Zach and I get to do a playthrough where Zach gets to play and I just watch and maybe help him out. So I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later. Bye.